Have you ever wondered what would happen if a Family Guy cutaway gag became terrifyingly real? Imagine this: Peter Griffin chilling on his couch, watching an old gangster flick starring the legendary Robert Loggia. You know Loggia, right? The guy with a voice like gravel mixed with sage advice. Peter, being Peter, starts mocking him. He mimics Loggia's classic line, "You think you can just turn now and walk away," and turns it into his new catchphrase, "I turn now, good day," he bellows, doing a clumsy spin around the living room. "I turn now," he repeats. But then things get weird. Suddenly, the power cuts out. The entire house goes dark, except for the eerie glow of the TV. On screen, the movie is frozen, but Robert Loggia's eyes are no longer looking at the other actors. They're staring directly at Peter. A deep, disembodied voice, Loggia's voice, echoes from the TV speakers, but his lips on screen don't move. "You think my legacy is a joke, Peter, a punchline for your lazy Sunday." Peter is frozen in fear. As if that wasn't creepy enough, a distorted, ghostly version of the Family Guy Christmas song, Carol of the Bells, starts playing from the kitchen on a broken piano. It sounds like a horror movie soundtrack. Peter yells, "Stewie, is that you? This isn't funny." It's like a Family Guy Christmas episode directed by a demon. He's genuinely terrified. Just then, Lois runs in, completely exasperated. "Peter, what are you doing now?" she asks, probably thinking he's just starting another one of his bizarre house-destroying bits. "The power bill is due and you're going to spend all night doing your Asian driver impression and screaming." But Peter tries to explain, "No, Lois, listen, it's not me. This is more real than a Family Guy, no cuts, no Zoom marathon. Robert Loggia's ghost is haunting me because I made fun of his gritty voice." Lois, of course, just rolls her eyes. "Maybe you need to rewatch Family Guy Season 1, Episode 1. Peter, you were somewhat normal then." She's not buying it. But then, the unbelievable happens. A black, inky, cartoonish hand shoots out from the television screen and wraps itself around Peter's throat. The ghostly voice of Robert Loggia fills the room again, cold and menacing. "You disrespect the craft. You reduce a life's work to a soundbite. There will be no Zoom, no cuts, just you and me." Peter is gasping for air, unable to break free from the phantom grip. His life is literally flashing before his eyes, probably filled with chicken fights and unfortunate musical numbers. Just when it seems like it's all over for our favorite idiot, the front door swings open. It's Cleveland, holding a bag of microwave popcorn, ready for a movie night. "Hey Peter, I thought we could watch some Family Guy episodes, full no Zoom." What the He stops dead in his tracks, taking in the surreal scene. Peter being choked by a disembodied hand extending from his own television. Peter frantically gestures, his eyes wide with terror, gasping out, "Help, Loggia trauma." He's trying to explain the supernatural attack, but it's not coming out clearly. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Anyone else would panic, or maybe call an exorcist. But not Cleveland. He just stares for a moment, processes the impossible, and then nods with a serene, almost philosophical understanding. "Oh," he says calmly, "I see it now. You've spent so long turning everything into a Family Guy funny moments clip. You lost respect for the actual artist. It's a moment of profound clarity in the middle of total chaos." Cleveland walks calmly over to the possessed television, completely unfazed. He addresses the screen, speaking directly to the vengeful spirit. "Mr. Loggia, my apologies," he says, with genuine respect in his voice. "My friend here doesn't understand the work behind an iconic style. It's not just 'I turn now', it's art." There's a heavy silence in the room. Peter, still in the hand's grip, looks on in disbelief. Did Cleveland just reason with a ghost? Then, slowly, the inky black hand loosens its grip and retracts back into the television screen. The house lights flicker back on, and the old gangster movie resumes, playing as if nothing ever happened. Robert Loggia is back to delivering his lines to the other actors on screen. The paranormal crisis is over. Peter, rubbing his sore neck, looks at his friend with a mixture of gratitude and awe. "Whew, thanks, Cleve." He manages to say, Cleveland, ever the cool cucumber, just replies, "Don't mention it, Peter. Sometimes a man just needs his recognition." Now, should we watch the Family Guy Home Alone parody or listen to the Family Guy rap? I brought both, but something has changed in Peter. He picks up his beer, but instead of mocking the screen, he looks at the image of Robert Loggia with a newfound respect. He gives a small, sincere salute to the TV. "I turn now," he says, not as a joke, but with meaning, towards being a better man. "Let's watch the movie, Cleve." And so they both sit down on the couch. This time, Peter doesn't make a single joke. He watches the film intently, finally appreciating the craft behind the performance. It's a strange, spooky, and surprisingly deep story about how even the most ridiculous characters can learn a lesson about respect. It makes you think, doesn't it? What other classic actors might be waiting in our TVs, ready to teach us a lesson? Let me know in the comments who you think would haunt Peter next. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more weird